Well, this is certainly a stressful time, a stressful year, in fact. We are juggling different situations and different challenges. There are a lot of inconsistencies in our daily routine. So how are you? Are you taking care of yourself, or is that not on the schedule? Here with more now is Dr. Heather Cook, lifestyle coach and author of You're Welcome, Mama. Dr. Cook, great to have you on the show.
Thanks. Great to be here again.
Well, this is certainly one of those things. I think we all do have our to-do lists, and it's right now we're just trying to kind of function and keep our head above the water, right?
Exactly. And I think that we are usually the last people to take care of ourselves. We want to make sure that we have taken care of everyone else in our family, all the way down to our pets, before we even consider ourselves. And I think sometimes when your bucket is empty, you don't have much left to give others. So how can we work to make sure that you are doing what you need to every day so you can be even better for others?
And you say it's important to keep everything in perspective. Keep your priorities straight.
Well, I'm thinking, like you mentioned with the inconsistencies and the unknown, the uncertainty that still kind of looms over us right now. We were mentioning, who would have thought, if you had told us back in March that we would not be in school yet, or possibly just figuring out school, like no one would have believed that. But now that you think back to March, that seems like a really, really long time ago. It feels fast to me, and I don't know if it does to others, but it actually has felt fast. And so there's some perspective. If you are very reactive in your day and you're just keeping your head above water, if you take a moment to reflect upon the last, 8 months, we're going to be okay. It's a moment in time, and we need to start thinking ahead, and we need to start figuring out a way to be more proactive so that we can get settled in what we're doing every day. There's a sense of right now we're very unsettled. Some people have started face-to-face school, some have not. Some are getting ready to, some are not. And it's hard to have that understanding and that consistency to kind of calm ourselves down and get into that grind of a schedule. We feed off schedules. We feed off knowing what's coming next. And that, just that not being the case right now, we're so reactive. And I think that we could probably do a little bit better job of calming ourselves down and feeling good about what we're doing.
That is so important, because you mentioned that reactive, and that is certainly the case because we don't know, and every day it seems like when we have our plan, then something will happen tomorrow that completely throws our plan out the window, and we are back to square one. So it's almost like, yes, just tell me where to go and when to be there, and we'll just keep adapting.
Exactly. And that to-do list, we all want and crave our to-do list, and to your point, they just get thrown out the window with a change of a meeting time, or a change of a meeting link, or just a complete reschedule of the whole day. That's happening right now more often than it used to. And so I think that daily check-in at night, if you could challenge yourself to write a few questions on a Post-it note and just put it on your bathroom mirror. Were you nice today? I mean, these are basic things. Were you nice today? Because uncertainty and inconsistency in this odd time, it lends itself to having a poor environment and not being a nice person. And I can promise that even though I don't want to ever admit it, I have not been nice at times over these last few months. And so gauge yourself on how positive or nice you've been. Did you do anything for yourself? What got thrown out the window that you got really worked up about? Did it really matter? Is it going to matter tomorrow? Is it going to matter in a week? Because I think if you take just a couple of minutes to reflect on the upsets of the day, you'll realize, okay, like I can let that go. That wasn't a big deal. It's not a huge thing. Even though right now, since we're so reactive, everything seems like a really big deal. A really big deal.
It's so true. It really does. But you said just taking those moments and celebrating the little things that go right. And I think that's one thing we have all had to step back and go back to the basics and remember what was key in that day, and allowing us to celebrate those little things.
Yes. A couple of months ago, I said I'd started a document, one nice thing a day. So on that really bad day, you can reference that and realize, okay, I have this collection of good things that actually happened. Whew, I'm going to be okay. And again, that visual reminder, that helps you. It's that instant prompt. Oh, let me think about the day. because I want to feel good about thinking through it and get ready for tomorrow.
And then we can at least have that little list. It's just one little list of good stuff for those of us that need lists.
That's right. We need it.
Yes.
We need it.
Exactly. Dr. Cook, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. Always great to chat with you and get your perspective.
You too. Thanks, Amy.
All right. And don't forget, you can get her book. It is called You're Welcome, Mama. And you can also check out her website online. She's got lots of great tips and information. We'll be right back.